Happy Saturday, everybody. It is about 5:15 right now, and we had quite an interesting day here at the farm. As you saw, we started out by working on our fence projects that we started prepping in last week's video, if you saw that. But I will show you in a minute that things didn't quite work out as well as we'd hoped today, because by the time we'd gotten all of the holes done and then started going back in to put in our post, we realized that our measurements weren't quite right. So we're having to redo that. You also saw that we went ahead and moved in the fig trees that we have secured to plant in our orchard into our workshop, because now we will not be able to get those into the ground this weekend as we had planned. So, as I always say, staying flexible on the farm is what it's all about. And this is another opportunity for us to just adjust and come up with solutions as they are needed. I suppose we can count in the win column that we at least were able to get the spot completely cleared and ready to start putting the fence up. These panels that you see right here will kind of line where we have here. We have one post that's up, and you can see where the holes had started being dug with the auger, and we were making quite good progress and pretty proud of it. But again, having to now go back and redo this now that we have hopefully properly measured out everything. Just sucks that we had a day here with a friend of ours helping out, but these things happen. Like I said, we will regroup, and once the fence is actually up, we know that we won't even think about this hardship lesson that we've learned today. Happy Sunday, everybody. It has been a cool but sunny day today, and we've been taking advantage of it by getting a few things done, putting some tulip bulbs in a few planters that we will have that will give us a great show of color come springtime. We've placed those at the front of the store and also behind me at the main entrance that we use to get into the house, and then just kind of sprucing things up a little bit. It's that time of year where seasons are starting to change, so we are still working on cleaning out all of the stuff that we had over the summertime. A lot of it neglected weeds, but it is time to get all that stuff set as things are getting ready to go dormant now for the winter. But we are happy to have a little bit of breathing room and to have things done. And now it is a game of wait and see for when spring comes and a lot of these gorgeous flowers start to awaken. Today was time to also refresh our nesting boxes. Typically we might use some straw. We've used pine shavings, but today we decided to go back to using some pine straw because we have pine trees right here, and Dragon went through earlier today blowing off all of those needles from the pine trees. So we have instead gone back to using that. Always resourceful here at the farm. And if this is your first time seeing how we refresh our nesting boxes, even though we're just showing you the aftermath here, we put golf balls in there because golf balls help to stop new hens when they start laying from eating their eggs. A couple of pecks at that hard ball, and that will break them of that bad habit. Plus, chickens like to sit on something while they are laying their eggs. So this serves as a great dual-purpose tool for us. We also sell our eggs unwashed to our customers, so it's super important that we keep our nesting boxes clean, which means free of chicken poop. And when we close up our egg layers at night, we typically open these up and make sure that nobody is inside sleeping. If they are, a little push, kick them out. And that's how we are able to do our part, at least at keeping these nesting boxes free of poop and keeping our eggs clean when we come to collect them every day. Monday night greetings, everybody. Dragon and I have been gone most of the day today, and the animals out on the pasture, our meat chicks, were low on feed. So instead of having to come and do this in the morning, Bella's on guard as always, decided to come on out and get the feed reloaded tonight. Bella is always willing to be our companion whenever we're out working late, so she is here with us tonight. Right, Belly? Yes, she's here. Maybe a little hard to see her, but we have one more bag here to get loaded into the feed trough, and then back home we go. At least have ourselves a little easier start tomorrow morning. Bella, everything all right? She's ready to go. Not done yet, Bella. Still got work to do. All right, let me get back to getting this taken care of, and then Bella and I can get back up toward the house. What do you say, Belle? Yes? I think that's a yes. All right, everybody. Feed is complete and secure. All the birds are good. All the flaps are down. It's going to be in the 30s again tonight, so we dropped the flaps down for everybody. And my companion, ready once again. She in and out of the truck. It's like, are we going? Are we not going? Are we going? Are we not going? It's now officially time to go, Bella. You riding on the back of the truck? Huh? Come on, Bella. Good job. All right. Get her secured in. She'll be good. The light is on, and she will get to enjoy the pasture after dark. Time to go. Happy Tuesday, everybody. You can see that the flower bed transformation around the house has been continuing. Dragon came out this afternoon and worked on cutting down these cannas, and there's quite a bit to chop away. You can also see just how insane these guys have multiplied. Look at these roots. We planted these, I think, last year. Double check with Dragon, but I don't think any of them that we planted they're probably half this size. We may have had half a dozen or so that might have been this big, but the rest definitely were not. And you can see now how much these things have multiplied. So Dragon was saying that might have been a mistake to get these things in the ground so close to the house, but we've dug out all of these roots. We already gave away some of the canna bulbs that we dug out from our planters, but it's just, pile after pile after pile of these humongous roots that have just formed and developed. The great thing is just how hardy they are. The bad thing is just how hardy they are. But now at least this area has been cleaned up. These are some frost-proof gardenias that we have a line of here. When we moved into this house, these gardenias were actually on the front of the house, and we dug them up from over there and transplanted them here, and then planted cannas behind them to add a little extra pop of some color during the summertime. But now that this is all cleaned up, we may be rethinking this space here pretty soon. We'll see. This backside here, also cannas that we had, and you can see how much of these guys we pulled out. Dragon didn't go in and grab any of those bulbs out just yet, but that project could be coming at some point. We also have some irises that are planted here that were just trimmed back, so those will still be able to get some energy absorbed into them, always leaving a little bit of something exposed when you are trimming back your plants, kind of your summer plants, so that they can still absorb some sunlight and recharge the bulbs and everything as they get ready to go dormant. So we have done that, and looking forward to seeing at least how those pop back out next year, because this was their first year being planted here in the ground, so they should be a little more robust in the spring when they start coming back out. And somehow this turkey is over here and it does not belong. The other guineas are also over here. These guys don't belong over here. This 4 set of crew. This turkey does not belong over here. and it's over here trying to fight all the other hens. Like, this is not your place. So now we have to catch this lady, get her back over to the other brood, and then probably tonight try to get our hand. Bella, that's enough. Try to get our hands on the other brood. Bella, I got her. It's a zoo around here today. Alright. I got you. You okay. You okay. You don't belong outside. Inside the fence. Oh. Of course, there's more. You notice anything that doesn't belong here? You notice anything that doesn't belong? All right. I know. Okay, there you go. Dragon hasn't spotted it yet.
Oh, turkey, I know, from this morning.
Oh, this morning? What? All day?
Okay, yes.
Oh my goodness. And she's over here trying to fight the hens. I'm like, what are you doing? This is not your house.
I know, the guineas brought her over.
These are Dragon's chickens, everybody.
Right.
And his turkeys. He's blaming the guineas for bringing over the turkey. So we'll see if we get everybody resituated when the sun goes down. Be very, very quiet. And just like that, somebody will make their way back to the coop they belong in. One down, 4 to go.
There's 2 more chickens around.
I get them. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We have switched out the flags here at the side of the road, taken down our mum sign and also our pumpkins because we are sold out of mums and we are sold out of pumpkins. So back to our original egg sign is up, and then of course our produce sign. And Dragon is out here doing a little beautification project out on our fence line. These are hydrangeas here that we have planted, a line of hydrangeas, and he is now adding in some iris. One right here that's been put in, digging a few more holes to put them in. What color are these, you know?
Either light purple or burgundy. Gave us some bulbs, but she forgot to split them. I actually wanted the burgundy ones, not the light purple, but it is what it is. We're gonna plant them and see what comes up, and maybe dig out the purple ones and save the burgundy ones. So we're planting 2 between each hydrangea, so that should give us early blooms before the hydrangeas, so early spring blooms, and then we're gonna follow through with hydrangeas afterwards. So,
all right, there you have it. And the box of irises are right here, ready and waiting to go on into the ground. just after 9 p.m. and Dragon and I just finished butchering almost 30 chickens. So what I am doing now is wheeling in the feet, the necks, the gizzards, and the hearts and lungs that we save because we sell those parts separately. A lot of people like to buy them as pet food for their dogs, and so we always like to have those on hand. Nothing around here ever really goes to waste. And even stuff that doesn't get sold ends up going to our dogs or to our cats as well too. So it's a little bit chilly. My feet are cold and wet from all of the processing we've been doing. So time to get all this stuff loaded into the fridge because we have more butchering to do again tomorrow. So get this taken care of. Into the house we go, get warm, get something to eat, get to bed, and wait for the sunrise. Ready to go home? That's a wrap. Time to get the lights out. Come on, Mama, let's go. Happy Thursday, everybody. This is Butcher Day 2 of many, as we have 160 meat chicks that we are processing over the next week or so. And Dragon and I did close to 30 birds last night, and there are now X many birds on the back of the truck. Dragon says about 60 right here to do today, and we have a little help as well. And so now it's time to get to processing on a 70-degree day here in the middle of November.
Love it.
A week exactly before Thanksgiving. We have a lot of chicken orders to fill because a lot of people are looking for birds like this instead of your traditional Thanksgiving turkeys. So we are doing our best to make sure that we provide for everybody's dinner requests. All right, we have arrived from the pasture onto our processing area here behind the big barn. So we have our processing cone set up here. We have our water for a hot soak, and then we have our evisceration station, and of course our coolers full of ice for the birds to get in to sit once they are done. And of course, our chicken plucker. People who are always wondering, how do you pluck or defeather chickens? You let the machine do the work. All right, everybody has been taken care of and processed. This guy right here wasn't quite big enough, so he has gotten a reprieve. So he's heading back out to the pasture to join everybody else. And in the meantime, we are cleaning up the station. Dragon is wetting me up, but everything is being put away here. Rinsing everything down. Chicken plucker has been cleaned out. As always, we have parts that we save that we sell separately. We have a bucket full of gizzards that have been cleaned. We have hearts and livers right here. We have chicken feet right here, and then also chicken necks. These things also go pretty fast. And 4 giant coolers filled to the brim with chicken. So these guys will sit in their ice bath. We have ice containers that are in there, so they will soak for the rest of the day. And then we will come back out and package these guys up later on. here we are at it again. It is about 7:30 p.m. and all of the birds are packaged up that we processed between last night and today. This is 85 chickens, 85 birds that are ready now to be weighed out and labeled and put into the fridge. We have birds for our regular chicken special folks who will be coming by to pick these up. We also have all of our pre-order birds that we did this time around too as well. So, as always, another exhausting chicken experience, but very proud as well too, just to see all that we've accomplished here with all of these pasture raised birds raised right here on our farm, processed and packaged by us. Isn't that right, Trent? All right, Dragon is closing animals, so I'm gonna go out here and help him finish doing that so we can then get this last task done and head on in for the evening. Good morning, Dragon. Happy Friday.
Good morning.
How's it going today?
Busy.
Busy? It's like the sun is barely up. It's still popping up over the tree line there. What do you mean busy?
Chicken move day. Chicken move. Yeah, 2 days behind. Bella, leave her alone.
And a turkey that
Sleeps in the woods.
needs to go back to her crew. She's gonna fly over here any minute because she sees breakfast. Chickens have been moved today. We are now in Sweet Potatoville, right here where our sweet potatoes were, and tomatoes were here. All those steaks that you see there, those were tomatoes. We had some more peppers, some hot peppers. We also had some green beans and some other beans that were growing here. So still working our way through our vegetable garden and finding lots of delicious treats. We had okra also too in this area, one of our favorites. Do you guys like okra? Not a lot of people do. Dragon loves okra.
Pickled okra.
And other okra too. Don't let them fool you.
Pickled okra.
All right, well, the day is off to a good start. It's not frosty enough that the water hose is not working today. You see water's running just fine. So it's a little bit cool, but not terribly cold. And
It's be a nice day today.
they're getting up to 70 degrees today. You saw those chickens that we have available also too. So expecting lots of folks to stop by today to start picking up their chickens. And it is going to be a beautiful, beautiful Friday here at the farm. These guys right here should be just about 2 months old. They were born on a Saturday. So tomorrow will be their born date. But it is now time for them to get out on pasture. They've been
2 months already?
Yeah, they should be. I believe so. I don't have my notes on me. Well, Dragon says that they might actually be 6 weeks, not 8 weeks old. Either way, they're at least 5 weeks old and definitely time to get out on pasture. So they've already been weaned. We actually put them in one of our empty cages next door to their mom inside of our rabbitry in the barn. And now this is their first time touching grass. Got water here for them. Need to get feed for them. And their cousins are right over there next door in the other rabbit tractor. So time for these guys to experience the next phase of their life here at the farm. Time now is just about 5 o'clock, which means it is time to close the farm stand for the day. We have the majority of the animals already fed. I need to go and take care of the other rabbits, get those guys fed, take a water hose over to the duck yard, and then we can call it for the evening. But first, I want to show you guys some of the stuff that Dragon just loaded into the farm stand today for everybody who's going to be out shopping tomorrow for Thanksgiving. We just have to get around Bella. She's always on duty, checking out the scene, seeing what's going on. I said checking out, and she's like, oh, let me check it out. You okay, Bella? All right, so today we've added in some nice collard greens right here. Collard greens are one of our favorites, so we have lots of bags of freshly picked collards that are ready for sale tomorrow. In addition to bags of collard greens, we also have some nice bags of kale. Kale will also be available. And over here, we have added back in some onions. Everybody needs onions for cooking everything every day usually, but especially for Thanksgiving. We have some turnip roots. I have never eaten turnip roots before. Neither has Dragon. I told him where I come from, we normally eat the turnip greens and then discard these. But people have been asking for turnips, so we got some of those. We got cauliflower, which Dragon and I were snacking on earlier today. Always a great treat just as it is. And some red cabbage to go along with the green cabbage that we already had here available inside the farm stand. In addition to that, a couple of special treats just for folks to take a look at and get their feedback on are these gorgeous poinsettia plants. I mean, look at how full and beautiful these are. Look at these multicolors that are down here. Have you ever seen anything that looks like this before? Look at that beautiful kind of like peachy yellow and light pink combination. This one right here is almost a reverse of that, a little bit of a blush on the outside. I mean, these guys are just gorgeous. And never in my life have I ever seen a topiary tree that is made out of a poinsettia plant. Look at this thing. It is standing at least 4.5, almost 5 feet tall, this plant here, and it is just stunningly beautiful, just jaw-dropping. And then, of course, a couple more larger options like those with these leaves that almost look like they're painted on, like it's a piece of artwork, how these leaves have developed and grown on these poinsettias. So we have these here. Again, we'll be getting some feedback from our customers this weekend, seeing how they like these guys before we decide whether we're going to load up on them for the upcoming holiday season to offer these here as well. That's gonna do it for us this week. As always, we want to say thank you guys for stopping by and checking in on us. We look forward to spending this time with you each and every week, and we hope that you look forward to spending time with us as well. And as always, if you happen to be traveling through Virginia, coming down US 301 and passing through King George County, make sure you stop right here and see us at the farm. Everybody stay safe out there, and we'll see you again real soon.